Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Hinckley's The Crescent bus station. Now a couple of months ago a new bus route got introduced from Hinckley, the LC14 to Foss Park. We're taking a trip on that today to have a look. I'll hand you over to James now in the office who will give you a bit more information about the route, and then I'll see you when the bus gets here. Bye for now. Thank you, James. Now route LC14 was launched on the 2nd of June 2025 and is operated by Arriva Midlands for Leicestershire County Council, hence the LC prefix. As we've seen, the route starts at Hinckley's The Crescent bus station and serves places like Burbage, Aston Flamville, Sapcote, Stony Stanton, Broughton Astley, Cosby and Narborough, before terminating at the Foss Park retail park on the outskirts of Leicester. Now, there are 4 return trips per day. More info can be found on the Arriva bus website, which I will link to down below. Now, our vehicle for today's trip is this 2022 registered ADL Enviro 200 MMC. That horn wasn't for me, but that was for the 158 going to Leicester, which had parked in stand CA, when they actually go from stand CE. We left Hinckley bus station bang on time at 11:20 for our journey to Foss Park. As you'll see, I was the only passenger on the bus at this point. We leave the main London road and serve several residential streets in Burbage, such as Brookside, Far Lash and Foresters Road. Needless to say, there was no customers this time for the bus. Nice little bit of kick down there. How the other half live. There really are some nice places in Burbage. I'd say they cost a pretty penny too. We've left the delights of Hinckley and Burbage behind now. We've just passed over the M69 motorway, which is the main motorway that links the 2 cities of Coventry and Leicester. In the meantime, we're coming into Aston Flamville. Another delightful little place we come into is the village of Sharnford. Having gone through Sharnford and Sapcote, we now arrive at Stony Stanton. As with many other settlements along the route, we go off the beaten track to serve several residential streets in Stony Stanton. This really is a community-friendly bus route. After Stony Stanton, we make ways for Broughton Astley, and Bossman can really give the ADL Enviro 200 a good run on the B581. And welcome to Broughton Astley. We get to enjoy another spirited run. This time we're on the Broughton Road between Broughton Astley and Cosby. Welcome to Cosby. Now Cosby is well known for several events that take place, most notably the Cosby Yarn Bomb, which sees the local community create some fantastic knitted displays which get put on display around the village. Once an annual event, however, after 2024 it was decided to make it a biennial event, with the next one to take place in 2026. Dates are yet to be confirmed. I can highly recommend visiting the Cosby Yarn Bomb and indeed supporting local businesses for refreshments and other needs, as it is very easy to spend several hours here. Another event that Cosby is famous for is the Cosby Victory Show, which is a large annual World War II reenactment event which transports visitors back to the 1940s. Again, this is highly recommended, as you can also get to see a huge display of military vehicles and aircraft. Arriving into Narborough, we see the railway station with its associated level crossing and signal box. The footbridge looks fabulous too. The station was a victim of the infamous Beeching Acts, closing in March 1968, only to reopen again in January 1970. Leaving Narborough, we come onto the B4114. You can also see the M1 motorway crossing over the B4114 as well. Having gone down the B4114 briefly, we do a 180 degree on ourselves and pass under the M1 motorway as we head in towards the suburbs of Leicester. We leave the B4114 and head into Enderby Park and Ride. Leicester have 3 park and ride sites. These are at Birstall, Enderby and Maynells Gorse. These offer motorists a way to park their car and then take a bus into Leicester city centre, helping with traffic congestion. And to be honest, I think it's a great way to get into the city centre as well. Nobody wishes to get off or on our bus, so we're straight in and straight back out again. These park and ride sites are well served by a fleet of allocated park and ride buses, and there are 2 here awaiting the next turns of duty. We passed this tower sculpture on the outskirts of Foss Park. Now, I have no idea on its relevance, so if anybody knows, answer on a postcard please, or leave a message in the comments below. Thank you. Welcome to Foss Park. All bus connections, as well as Flixbus connections, seem to be centralised outside of the Asda superstore. Asda, of course, being a good place to go if you need to go and get supplies for a long journey that may lay ahead of you. Nice one, mate. Cheers. And just like that, we're at Foss Park. That journey took about 1 hour and 10 minutes, although according to the timetable it should take about 1 hour and 20, so we did make some good progress. Although I was the only one who got on at Hinckley, we did pick up some more people en route. We had one get on at Stony Stanton going to Cosby, someone got on at Cosby going to Foss Park, and then there's a young lady got on at Broughton Astley going into Narborough, so it does serve local communities. Yeah, all in all, it was a nice little trip. Cost was £3, because as we know at the moment there is a bus fare cap in place in England, which I believe is until March 2027, so you will pay no more than £3 for a single journey. Anyway, I'm going to leave you here and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see ya.